Okay, we got some good news. We got some good news. It seems like we got some good news. Excuse me. Um, because Lord knows I'm gonna be hitting you with enough bad news uh, as we go on. But for this first story, this is my first video. This is gonna be some good news here. Um, so they are getting together this big flotilla of boats and sending it to Gaza for aid. Now, there's been numerous attempts at aid before. Uh, Countries have airdropped supplies, which have just crushed Palestinians. Literally crushed them when it landed on them, and they died from that. Um, but they're being starved. As I'm sure you know, the people of Palestinian, the Gaza in Gaza, they're getting starved. And people are sick of it. People are sick of Israelis and these Zionists always acting like they're the victims. They're always playing victim. People are sick of this shit, man. They're sick of this shit. So people from all over the place. Well, I'll just read it to you. Okay, here we go. The global Samud. I'm just gonna call it that because I don't know how to pronounce it. The global Samud flotilla, a humanitarian stand against Israel's genocide in Gaza. We got a little picture of it right there. But okay, amid the ongoing Israeli war in the Gaza Strip, classified by international human rights bodies as genocide, the Global Samud Resilience Flotilla has emerged as the largest popular civilian maritime initiative in support of Palestinians and to break the blockade imposed on Gaza for years. They've been starving the people of Gaza for years. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine your children starving for years, digging through trash, trying to get any type of aid, and Israel, when aid trucks like do pull up, it's the Israeli citizens that jump out and rip the stuff out of the truck and set it on fire and stomp on it, and the army just lets them do it because the Palestinians aren't people to them. So they're starving to death over there. I don't want to show you the pictures of that, man, but I will. But this first one, this is a good story. So we're happy. This is a flotilla. Um, okay, the initiative has brought together activists from various nationalities and reinforced a global humanitarian discourse against the international political neglect of the ongoing catas, like, why can't I say that word? Catastrophe. Um, it's more than a catastrophe, man. But there's absolutely a political neglect of this catastrophe because no one seems to be doing nothing. There's one country that's that says yeah we'll oblige, but as far as that, nobody's not doing anything to help them. People are saying, oh yeah, talk. You don't need talk. You need force. You need force. You need force. The only people that's doing that is Yemen. The only people that are doing that. What they're legally obligated to do. Stop a genocide. They're trying to stop a genocide. You are allowed to do this. Just like these people in Flotilla. You are allowed to bring food to people who are being blockaded because another country, uh, demonic, sex offending of minor, full of sex offenders that flee back to Israel. Uh, they just like to they've been starving these people for years, man. But this flotilla has got a bunch of famous people on here, so now the whole world is watching this, and now we're gonna see what's gonna happen when uh, this flotilla gets to Israel. Uh, that's when it's all gonna go down. They're gonna have to let these people through. Um, it's brought together so many people. Um, okay, we regrouped from a sea and one vessel, tons of relief supplies. But I mean, okay, hooray for them! But they need a lot more than what they have there. But that's good for them. All right, this is not trainloads of supplies that they need. But it's good for them because there's babies that are skin and bones, man. And I don't want to start. I want to start it out like that, man. But that's the reality. They're starving the people of Gaza to death, to death, to the point where there's people from around the world making their own flotilla and bringing their own food and saying whatever. Israeli army, you gonna stop us? I mean, do whatever you're gonna do. Basically, I'm standing with the Palestinians. That's what they're saying. All right, the peoples of the world united against genocide. Zahir Barawi, head of the International Committee to Break the Siege on Gaza and a founding member of the Freedom Flotilla Coalition, said the most important message the organizers of the Global Smooth Flotilla aim to deliver is that the peoples of the world are united in confronting the crimes of the Israeli occupation state, which has become a symbol of Zionist racism and criminality, trampling international law underfoot. All true. All true. Barawi currently in Tunisia to follow the proud preparations for the departure of the flotilla. Told the preparation proceeding the pace. Okay, so they're all leaving, and they have the support of a large contingent of participants from Arab and Islamic countries, especially Tunisia. Also Algeria, Libya, Morocco, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait, Mauritania, Turkey, that's a big one, Pakistan, Malaysia, and others who have already arrived in Tunisia. So there's more than all those people there. They're tired of it. This is a video, but it you can't really hear what they're saying. It's people there. To make sure that people still remember that there is a brutal genocide happening in Gaza. Governments, unfortunately, they didn't do enough. Governments don't make anything. It would be hard not to be a staunch Palestine supporter if you're familiar with the Irish history. I want support that. He said it would be hard to not be a supporter of the Palestinian cause if you're a student of Irish history, and they are right about that, man. The Irish are always on the right side of history when it comes to oppression. They got their fans getting kicked out of soccer games for having free Palestine, flying Palestine flags, and they've been doing this for years. Free Palestine flags and shit. Um, Chanting free Palestine. To the point where there's this one team's fans. I don't want to get the name wrong because I know they're crazy about that over there, but they might be the Celtics, or the Celts, Celtics, something. Um, like the Green Brigade, I think. I don't know. I did some research on these dudes. These dudes are real, and they're not letting them back into like the stadiums apparently. If I'm talking to them, I don't want to, but I might have the wrong name, but if it's not, it's these fans, these from this Irish fans of this Irish team, and they're not letting them back in because of their stance on Palestine, because the Zionist terrorist monsters are playing the victim card again, and they just can't say, oh, "How dare you? Don't you remember what happened on October 7th?" Oh gosh, I keep getting off track. I just want to talk about the flotilla. It's a good thing. We're happy. We're happy about the flotilla. There's a lot of famous people on the flotilla. Okay. Global Samud Flotilla was launched by a coalition of civil society and human rights organizations worldwide, with participants from 44 countries, including parliamentarians, artists, doctors, and advocates for the Palestinian cause. Flotilla set sail from Barcelona on August 31st at a pivotal moment during Israel's ongoing assault on Gaza. It's never stopped, which has killed tens of thousands, injured many more, destroyed infrastructure. Oh yeah, destroyed and driven the strip into a famine recognized internationally. Yeah, that's the problem now. Now it's recognized internationally. You guys are the bad guys, Israel. Everyone knows it now. You guys are the bad guys. You guys are the Nazis with what you're doing. You just did a double. Oh, go. There's a flotilla. It's bringing food. The flotilla, the initiative is not affiliated with any political party or government. Rather, it represents the voice of the global popular conscience. Do you understand that? It represents the voice of the global popular conscience. If we could, we would all get on boats and drive our asses, or what do you drive a boat? You float a boat, sail a boat, whatever you do to a boat. We would all get on them boats, pack it with food, and head our asses over to Gaza. All right, while you guys play victim. Oh, but October 7th. No, 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 no. You're starving them to death. You're shooting their kids in the head. It's time. It's time for all this to stop, man. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky you have the support of the United States. I'm ashamed that tax dollars go to that, man. But um, yeah, like I said, it represents the voice of the global popular conscience at a time when the international community is complicit and failing to act for Gaza. It's not the international community, it's the international governments who are paid off by people, by certain people. I wonder who they're paid off by. I wonder what lobbies uh, have such power that they can make countries vote in certain ways. Well, what lobby could do that? The flotilla consists of around 30 small and medium-sized vehicles carrying urgent supplies. Okay, destination is Gaza. The voyage has not been easy. Okay, okay. Global voices at the voice. Several influential global. Okay, so there are, yeah, like I said, there's people here, famous people here. We got this Swedish uh, environmental activist girl, Greta Thunberg. She already went to Gaza and tried to do this and got caught. And they tried to make her watch this video of October 7th and all the stuff that happened on October 7th. But, all right, well, let her watch all the stuff that you guys did in the past 2 years to the Palestinians. Let her watch you guys sniping children and blowing their faces off. And then when their grandma tries to come and grab them off the floor, you snipe her right through the stomach and blow her guts out. So that American actress Susan Sarandon's on this drone, so you guys better not do nothing to Susan Sarandon. Tell you that right now. Irish actor Liam Cunningham, who I'm pretty sure is from Game of Thrones, Sir Davos Seaworth, King of the Hand to Stannis Baratheon, and then the King of the Hand to Jon Snow. You know, he's got the flea bottom accent. Nothing but butterflies up there. That dude. Okay, Spanish MP Eduardo Fernandez. I don't know what an MP is, but he's something important. Former Barcelona mayor. So they got a mayor on this drum, man. Ada Colau. Mandela, which is the grandson of Nelson Mandela. So they got a bunch of people. Basically, the world is watching. Um, the world is watching. The world is watching this flotilla. We want to know what happens when this flotilla meets up with the Israeli terrorist forces, uh, because we see you now for who you are. There's no more like your little lying games you can play, and but they have bombs, and they did this with babies and incubators, and they raped all these people while you guys are. Oh yeah, this is a happy video, man, because we're getting humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza. This is a happy video because the world is now watching. The world is watching Israel. We're coming with food. All right, we have people that are important to us on those boats, and they're coming to bring food and supplies to people in Gaza that are even more important because of the position that they're in. And you want to stop that from happening because you want to starve them to death. So we're watching you. We know what you're up to. Um, and we just want you to know that we're coming, and we would like to see what happens when when this flotilla gets there. Okay, but that's it. That's all I got right now, man. Um, you got the Onion Knight. The Onion Knight, Susan Sarandon, Greta Thunberg, the grandson of Nelson Mandela, Barcelona mayor, and Spanish MP Eduardo Fernandez. MP. I know that means something. I'm just too stupid to whatever. But the point is, world's watching. All eyes are on you, you Zionists, genocide state, Israel. All eyes on you. What are you gonna do?